Okay, boys, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Wrecklyss Entertainment proudly brings to you UnHinged.
You guys are crazy, man. Y'all are all woohoo and shit.
Yo, what's up, internet? Rickwa here with the UnHinged show back again. It's been a little while. I've been busy. I've been doing lots of things. I've DJ'd a couple of 21sts, so if you're at one of these 21sts, thanks for having me. And if you weren't, obviously you weren't cool enough to be invited. A few other things I've got going on. If you ever listen to The Rock and they've got the bullshit bell, or I scored one of those, as you can hear. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So whenever although chances I'm going to call bullshit on myself is pretty unlikely. So, but it's all good. Did a crate day the other day. Didn't do as well as I did last year. Didn't finish my crate. Finished 10. Not too bad. I don't feel too bad. And those of you probably saw the photo of me face down, falling asleep with my phone in my hand. Not real good, but if those of you that didn't see it, well, I'll put it up on our Facebook page. So, yeah, as I said, been busy, been doing some stuff. I've got a lot of stuff coming up as well. We've got Ben and I have got the last review at the Treehouse to do. I've got few meetings with some other people. Hopefully we can review someone else's food to show you guys where's good to eat in the Neckie. So that's pretty exciting. Also DJing the Boxing Day races, which ironically isn't even on Boxing Day, is on the 27th. So do get yourself a ticket for the Crowded House Party Marquee. That's where I will be playing. Hopefully come down, have a boogie, make me look good. That'd be sensational. So, yeah, those of you that don't know, I work in a food supplying warehouse with some rather colourful characters. Some of them will be listening. One in particular is a guy that we give a lot of shit to. His name's Gary, and I teamed him up with one of the newbies, Big Bry, today. And as I watched them drive off into the sunset to do their run together this afternoon, I kind of thought, I wonder if this is what Bo and Luke Duke would look like, sort of when they're older. And it got me to thinking, and I recorded this song, so I'm going to play this one. This is an old favourite, because this was the Dukes of Hazzard was a favourite of mine when I was young fella. So check out their theme. This is Dukes of Hazzard originally done by Waylon Jennings. This is my spin on it, Rickwa, and you're listening to the UnHinged Show.
Good old boy, never meaning no harm. Be told you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making the way, the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Woo! Making the way, the only way they know how. Well, that's just a little bit more than the law will allow. I'm a good old boy. You know my mama loves me, but she don't understand. I keep showing my hands and not my face on TV. Woo!
UnHinged with Rickwa and Dean.
You're on Unhinged with Rickwa. There you go. The song about Gaz and Big Bry, as I like to call him. Yeah, give him a bit of stick. Nothing mean. Just like to give the boys a bit of a laugh on the landing when we load up our trucks. So yeah, that's enough about that. Anyway, so yeah, I spoke about rough crate day. My failed attempt of crate day. It's always fun because it's like it's the first day of summer, as you guys already know. You listen to some rock music, drink some beers, eat some meat. It's basically a guy's equivalent to a day in the day spa. So good times. Also Christmas on the way. I think a few of you will have seen the new version of Sir Bob Geldof's his Band-Aid song, the third version. I didn't really think it had as much on it as the original. The original one's obviously the best. I was quite partial to the second one. Had Kylie Minogue in it when she was still quite hot. Probably a few of the others were in their heyday. You wouldn't see too much of them now, but it's definitely interesting to see how much money can be raised with one song, and it's the same song that they've done over and over, but with sort of more update pop stars. Always good to see Sir Bob come out of the woodwork and make some money for the world, whoever it is. They've done it for Ebola, they've done it for, there's other guys did it for some other guys. Yeah, good times. So yeah, Christmas coming up. Always a good time to eat lots of food and drink, be merry, catch up with the family, if you're that way inclined, of course. Yeah, so I've been lucky enough to get a couple of weeks off to shut down the engines, recharge the batteries, take a look at where to get some things in some perspective for me. Try and concentrate on getting some more gigs and get out there and have some fun. Hopefully party with a bunch of you guys. Oh yeah, real excited about this. The massive season and series and finale of Sons of Anarchy tomorrow. Quite the episode last week too. Yeah, few. I can't think of what the word. Curveballs galore in that one. I really thought Juice was gonna. Yeah, really thought he was gonna outlast most of them, but clearly not. Never mind. But yeah, thoroughly have enjoyed watching. I jumped on the bandwagon a little bit late, but yeah, no, I have really enjoyed it. Ben and I get together every Wednesday and watch. Obviously, we'll have to find something else to do with our Wednesdays from now on, but I'm sure we'll find something. And there's where I use the bullshit bell for the first time, because we probably won't think of anything better to do. And that'd be about it. Speaking of Ben, here's a little, while we're keeping with the country music sort of thing, I'll chuck another song in there. This is my version of one of my favourite Garth Brooks songs, Friends in Low Places. You're on Unhinged with Rickwa. What up?
Blaming it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on social graces. Think I slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places. guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. And then I've been there before. Everything's alright, I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself through the door. I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then, well, I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living in. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. And I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places.
Unhinged with Rickwa and Ben.
Garth Brooks, Friends in Low Places, Unhinged, Rickwa, what up? You're the internet. So, well, that's about all we've got time for, really. I was going to throw down my version of the Band-Aid Christmas song. But as I said, we've run out of time, so definitely something that I'll be able to throw at you next week for your ears. Some Christmas music. Didn't get around to doing a Snoopy's Christmas, so I really don't like that song. But, yeah. Rickwa's version of Band-Aid. Check it out. It'll be I'll slam it for your ears next week. And don't forget, if I don't get to talk to you or hear from you before Christmas, remember that Christmas isn't just about family and eating and drinking. What's important, the important message of Christmas is the presents. So if you don't get something good, then there's always Trade Me. For Unhinged, I'm Rickwa, you're the internet. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, subscribe, tweet it, retweet it, Instagram it, whatever. Across every social media board, hit us up. I'll put the links in the description below, and you guys take it easy. See you.
Unhinged with Rickwa and Ben.